friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students. What do we say, man? We just had 2 crashes in Banished playing Megamod 9. You know what? Let me look at you guys. There you are. Hey, family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, students. We just had our second crash in Megamod 9, so I'm going to make some serious alterations here. Let's first of all get the important information up, and that is, whoa, I just saw a spelling error right there, but you know what? We can correct that when we put that in. So let's copy, put that there. Let's hit the pasty button, and let's go ahead and add the U right there, and cha-ching, there's our first little post for you guys. And here's the one where I ask you to please support me on my side gig. I am only a substitute teacher, and I am looking for something to help me out in life. So that's why I'm on these channels. Anyway, here we go. Let's get into this game, and I'll introduce to you what's going on. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, baby. And Banished. All right, welcome back to Banished. First thing you're going to notice is, oh my God, the ground is red. And now you would be very correct. Let me go ahead and show you. Ooh, that's loud, isn't it? That is almost too loud for comfort. Let's do this number. Let's come here. Let's drop it down to, say, 50-ish and come back into the game. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so this series is going to be Sedona. Sedona, this is named after the Red Desert in Arizona. I'm going to kind of theme this to the Sedonian lifestyle. So what you're going to see here, for one thing, there's going to be no animals. We're living a vegan lifestyle out here. Everything that we grow is going to be natural, and no animals. I haven't yet decided on dairy or not. We'll get to that when we get to that. If you take a look at my map seed here, this actually spells out Sedona. S is the 19th letter, E is the 5th letter, D is the 4th, O is the 15th, N is the 14th, and then we end it with an A. We do have a red desert in Sedona. Our terrain is going to be large. I'm not going for the largest. We're starting with the harsh arid, so it's going to be very hot because we're in the desert. And it's also going to be very cold because of the climate changes that we have in our desert. Disasters, I always got to play on because I have to get my grump on. And unfortunately, I went back to Megamod 0.06 because that's what works for me. Megamod 9, hey, we went down the rabbit hole. We tried it. Unfortunately, we ran into the Queen of Hearts and we got beheaded. You know, it crashed twice, and I'm not going to go fool me once, you know, shame on you, fool me twice. I'm not going to play that game. And so we're back to Adam and Eve again. So let's watch how these two build the town of Sedona. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do the resume thing, because that's basically where we go from here. And now we just take a look at our surroundings. Okay, we can already, oh, the map is kind of cool, and I'll show you why. Okay, you got the Colorado River coming in right here, and the first lake up the top, we're going to call this Lake Powell. So we got Lake Powell up here, and then Lake Powell runs into Lake Mead. And then Lake Mead runs into Lake Mojave. Now, let's see, I was going to think, could we make this the Colorado River that runs through the Grand Canyon? but actually we can't because Lake Powell is the top lake in the chain. The others are. That's just how they're entitled. It's too bad we can't build dams in this mod. Otherwise, you would have the Glen Canyon Dam right here. And then you would have the Hoover Dam right here. And then down here would be Davis Dam. I haven't yet decided a name for this body of water, but it looks like this would be something in California. And maybe I'll go with one of our local reservoirs out here. We've got the large one out in the Hemet area called Domingoni. So maybe that'll be the Domingoni Reservoir right there. Yeah, that'll work. Anyway, back to the game. Okay, so now that we're Jack and Jill, we do have our cart back again. And the first thing we need to do is figure out some kind of roadage. And oh boy, I love getting letters from them. So here we go. Let's first of all grab some road. And I don't know if we want to go straight for the stone roads. You know what? We need gravel-ish. Something gravel-ish. And I'm thinking, I don't really remember what's here. What are you? You're sandstone. That does. Are you different colored sandstone? No, you are just sandstone. You're Doc. Well, by golly, Miss Molly, I think we're going to have to go with the standard. There's the colored ones. What are you? You're Stone Road. Can we? Are you black stone? Oh no, you're multicolored stone. I think for now I'm just going to grab the darkest gravel that we have right here because that's probably going to show up the best. If I was going to come across there, that's where you would take me, and that's a good landing for a bridge right there. If I were to come on this side of my cart, that's really no landing at all over there. So I think just because the way that worked out, I think I'm going to use this as my landing to go across. And let's come across like this and skip one. So we're going to start the road right there. And let's continue the road. I don't know. Let's we can only go that far. I don't want to go all the way out there though. So let's go as far as we need to go for the node. And oh my gosh, if we let the node dictate where the road goes, maybe we should build on the top. Let's try nodes first, and then we'll do roads. Nodes before roads. There's a good slogan for us to go by. And something tells me we're going to be using the top. But I have an idea. I know how we can get around it. This one here. Let's build that out right about there. Okay, and now let's go back to the good old faithful kid. Whoa, kid! You threw a curve at me here, dude. That is not the forester we are used to looking at. F key? F does not change it. Man, am I so out of it that I forgot what the forester looked like? Okay, let's see. Can we put this one here, or is it overkill? No, it does fit. Well, I think we're going to build this town, or if we were to flip it. Does that fill that crescent a little bit nicer? Or two right there would be if we came along the bottom. And by golly, I think that might be our winner. because I'm more concerned right now with the crescent that's in the mountain than I am this bend up here. I don't know why. And I really like that landing right there for the bridge. But that gives it a more natural bend. And as a matter of fact, we can even come down 2 more to there. I think we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to play off the bottom. There, there, there. And let's start off at our cart and just come straight out. I'm not, like I said, I don't want to build all the way out. I just want to get that initial setup. Where's my forester? Kid, here's your thing. So this would be the absolute lowest we can go. And should we grab both of those trees up there as our landing point? That might work. I'm going to anticipate the game or the ring jumping to the jumping one to the right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch where it is right now, and then we'll do this. Boom, and see how we captured that tree up there now? That is in the ring. That's in the ring. Okay, there's our forester. Da-da-da-da. We actually got one thing going. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our gatherer. And where's my kid gatherer? Oh, here. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Starting to freak out that you're taking all of my favorite things away from me. Gathering in the I don't know, man. Yep, I think right there. That might have put us too far up into that hill. Maybe I should have gone vertically. Hunter. I put the hunter on the water only because he can get... He'll be able to get... what do you call it? The... Oh, we didn't pause this one. He can hunt ducks. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh. I am just... I guess I'm still frazzled from losing the... what we had going on. For houses, I think we're going to go with these little village ones. They kind of look deserty. And... because I was going to go for a mission build initially, but these kind of look like they would be found in the desert. So this might be a good direction to go in for our housing. And I know that one of these mods has variations of this house. Well, it's got a top and a bottom. Those are row houses. We don't want row houses. We don't want angled village housing. I think this is it. This one here. And then we can do the flippy thing to get 2 variations instead of 1. And you know what? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do the play around with the 2 variations. Yeah. I don't know. We'll play it by ear and see what's going on. Okay, so that's that. We're going to need a stockpile. We're going to need a barn. I really wish I had the opportunity to pre-plan this whole area. But, you know, right now, the only thing that was on my mind was get something out there for you guys. So, here we go. Let's, do we want to stick a woodcutter into this village? I probably will. Only because that is always what we have done before. And I don't use kids for this one. For some reason, I don't. I use this purple one here. And I don't even know why I used that one. That's a place. There's the mini. There's the wood cutter. Chopper. Bundling shed's too big. I'm going to go with the tried and true one, and we're actually going to go with the stone circulation build here. I'm going to, since all my production is on the lower side, I'm going to flip you around and I'm going to put you right there. Go ahead and block you in. We'll put you up there. And I think that's all I'm going to have. I mean, in a perfect world, we would also throw an herbalist in. But I'm almost not even feeling the herbalist. For some reason, I'm not feeling it. If I sigh a lot, I apologize now, because I'm still just totally. Does this thing take clay to build? It's made from brick. I want to use something that's going to look really nice in this area. We'll come back to this bridge later. Let's get them up and running first, because we need to do something here. We haven't even done anything. House is the most important thing, because we need to get them. Let's see, we're gonna stick with these houses because these are cool. Okay, flip. We're gonna start off, I guess, with first level homes down here. Come there, skip one, come up. We'll build one house there, and then we'll turn around and do the, first of all, go back to single level. Do the flippy thing. Come down there. Oh, did that go in? No, autosave. So pause you. This is actually the first thing I want built. We need a stockpile, and we need a barn. What barn would really fit in a desert climate? And I know I've got the little foresty barns that I like to use, but somehow I don't know if that's our desert climate barn or not. The medieval, it's almost too perfect. Warehouse, distribution barn, resource depot. Maybe we can just go through these and find something that's going to work for us. A root cellar. It's for fruits and vegetables and protein. Okay, that's only for food. We kind of need an all-purpose one. Dry storage. A vegetable barn. Those are too big. The magazine is absolutely too big. Or we go with the mini. No, we're a little larger than mini. So do we go to the... You know what? I might just go with my tried and true storage barn here. Because for some reason, doggone it, I like this one. And there's my gray. There's brown, there's gray. Doggone it, I like this one. There's that. Put you on pause. And now let's get that stockpile put in. So, stockpile. We don't want the translucent one. There's the thing. I'm going to leave a space. Come out to the edge of that and come up 3, 2, 3. Boom. All right. What do we got to clear? 3 things. Let them clear that. And let's get them running. Oh my gosh, let's put you on pause until we get the resources to build you. And speed it up a little. And already start to think about what we're going to need for resources. Now we're going to need logs, so let's pull some log action out of this area. Good enough for the government. And we're going to need some stone action. So let's pull some... Well, you're close to the... Get you. And get you. All right, now let's keep an eye on our interface, which is going to be you, you, and you. I'm going to go with this one because that's what I always go with. I'm going to just stick you there until we get those built. Whoops, and I want to remove my roads for now, so I don't want them building that. I'm just going to kick them both to builders so that we can get them building right away. Event log, I think that's going to go someplace over here. This is not permanent right now. This is only to get these into place. We got one or that. What do I need for my house? I need 21 and 8. Holy nuts. That's a lot. 16 and 2. So as soon as we hit 21 and 8, come on, give me some stone. More stone action. Wow. Okay, take that stone. Oh my gosh, they're building the barn. Wrong answer, people. I did not hit the pause on that. Do we still have the logs? I can't. No, we don't. We threw all the logs into the barn, but you know what? The barn is going to get built after the house. More log action. Man, we screwed the pooch on that one. But you know what? It's all good. Let's prioritize that house. Priority. Oh, we don't even have it opened yet. My bad. 21. No, doggone it. I'm looking at the wrong thing. This should always be on top. Stockpile. I don't need you anymore. There. What do we got? 32 and 4. You seriously need to get us some stone. There it is. Perfect. Let's take this house and open you up. Now let's put a priority on it. Prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. Come on, people. Get that house built. Because you need to be making some babies. If you're not familiar with the town of Sedona, definitely look it up. It is a very spiritual place. And a lot of the things, they're still young. They're both under 20. So a couple young hippies, started their YouTube channel. Going to start their own little town of Sedona. That's pretty cool. All right. They have done their job. Next thing we want to do is probably get our gatherer going, because we're close enough to this cart that they can still dump food into it. So we're going to go with the gatherer next. And what do we need? 12 log. We've got 15, and we still have some slated for removal. So that's good. But once the gatherer is done, then Adam or Eve, whichever one chooses to, is going to become a permanent gatherer. I don't know if you caught my climate. I think we did talk about that. Since we're in the Arizona desert, we're going to be very hot and we're going to be very cold at the same time. Okay, pause it here. Now here comes the big question. Do we put a permanent gatherer in now and let one person build the rest? Or do we let two people continue to build out the node? And I'm almost content with letting two people work. Kind of, sort of, in a kind of, sort of way. So, with that said, I think right now, I'm not going to risk it on the food. We're going to go ahead. Where's my gatherer? Right there. Right there. Guess what? Somebody's going in. Boom. Boom. Start gathering. Yeah, Google the town of Sedona if you want to find out what's going on out there. Some other things that I can let you in on is we've already talked about the whole no animal thing for the vegan lifestyle. Also, all of our school builds are going to be kind of centered towards the Celtic, Druidic, and dare I say occultish type builds. And one thing that we're going to be mining a lot of is gemstones, because that area is really into crystals. And so we're going to kind of fly with that just because we can. Anyway, yeah, once they get this barn built, that's going to increase the efficiency of the gatherer. And as you guys know, I run my gatherer in the spring through autumn, and I run a hunter in the wintertime. Do I have 16 logs? I sure do. Let's get on it. Let's get that hunter built. We will kind of be paying our gatherer a visit every now and then just to see what... Oh, wait a second. I put a hunter in. I did not want to do that. Do we remove it? Do we stick with the gathering lifestyle? It kind of begs to see if they can actually survive without with a straight vegan lifestyle. You know what I think we're gonna do? No hunter. Boom. Instead of the hunter, I'm gonna put an herbalist in. God, I hope I'm not losing too much gathering in this ring on the outside here. Is that my gatherer's ring? Oh my God, it's even further. Nuts on a biscuit. Okay, we'll fly with it. Okay, let's get that herbalist put in. Okay, there he is. Are you my one? Yeah, you are my one. Are you? Yeah, small town's even bigger. Flip, flip. And let's get you in where the hunter would go. Right there, boom. And you know what? I might as well let them build that. And we need to get our forester going and our firewood thing. Holy nuts. I'm almost thinking just build everything. God, there I go again with that. Build everything. I would be an awful boss. Man, I'd be yelling at everybody all the time. And of course, I've been in a couple leadership positions, and quite frankly, I'm not a yeller. I don't yell. This, we may as well entertain a little road coming through town. Come one back from there to maybe right there. Maybe two back. Right there. And are you building that? It sure looks like it. We've already got our first RV. RV the child. You know what? Doggone it. What's our stat? Yeah, we've got enough stuff here. We can actually build everything. Poop. Poop. And now, if you have ever wondered what the importance of protein is in this game, this is going to show you. This run through here. We're either going to suffer terribly, or we'll survive. We need some herb action going here. I think as soon as he finishes building this road out, maybe we'll put him into work. Food is pretty good. You know, as a matter of fact, maybe we'll pull the gatherer and you can start getting us some herbs already. Growing things, we're really gonna have to think about what's going on with the orchard and places like that. Well, that's our firewood cutter place here. Yeah, that was such a shame that Megamod 9 did not work out for us. And if you want to see my last crash, just go back and I'm not even putting the last crash up on YouTube. We ran for 35 minutes and then everything just went to crap. Okay, what's going on here? We need more log action. Well, let's continue deforesting our area here. And we're gonna also need to oh man, we can't see our road in the snow. I don't know if that's happy or not. Well, let's first of all take this limit up to 999999999 and take this limit up to 999999999 because I am a micro manager. Now we can stick you in that corner. We can stick you next to there. We can bump you up to there. And now we can start thinking about secondaries. Did we find any herbs yet? Yes, we did. And so you know what? I think it is time to pull you back out of herbs and put you, maybe get some forestation going. We'll do some foresting until the springtime again when we can start gathering. Yeah, this is really going to be interesting to see how this one works out. This is either going to be totally awesome or we are going to totally blow it. I'm going to keep my cart. For some reason, I think I am the only Banished player that likes to keep the original cart because I like to make it a landmark. And I think what I'm going to do with that cart is keep it as a landmark for our... Okay, there we go. I'm going to slow us down a little. I'm trying to avoid pause because I totally abuse the pause button. Let's get back into gathering again. And we're probably going to have to get some firewood action going soon. But the one challenge I'm going to have is stay away from tools or the tool crisis. So I'm going to come here. I'm actually going to pull the mini workshop. For some reason, I like this mini workshop. In fact, I like the entire mini build. And there's really, pause it, because there's really not much else that themes the Sedona thing. I mean, I guess this is going to be like its own little, what do you call it? A flea market? Not a flea market, but a farmer's market is kind of what we're going to have going on out here. So let's rotate you around. I'm going to go ahead and stick... I don't know if I want to put it on this side Maybe town arrival on the outside. And what would go across from a mini workshop? I can't think right now. I think we might just go ahead and put you right here. And you know what? I'm not even going to put you on pause. I'm going to let them build you. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the mini town hall, just so we can already get our statistics flying. And the town hall is going to go right over here. Because it really doesn't do much. I will grab a mini hospital already, even though I don't foresee using this thing for a while. And actually, I want to put the bridge in before we go there. I'm going to go ahead and flatten 2 more here. 1, 2. And now let's go ahead and take that road. Build that out. Haven't yet decided what bridge we're going to use, but we'll find a bridge. And I can actually put the hospital right there, so let's go ahead and do that. Put them right there, and then that's going to let me build road up from there, I hope. If not, we'll just remove it. And hospital we don't need yet. And there I am speaking Russian again. This can go over here. And you know what? Let them build those 2. We are out of firewood. So you know what? Doggone it. Use the D button. That'll get us over there faster. Let's pop somebody into here. Nope, we have nobody to pop in. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to pull you from building, and I'm going to stick you into here so you can make us some of that. How's our food? As soon as food goes up again, I think I'm going to let the food run up to 1,000, and then I'll pull the gatherer for another job. Yeah, this is really different. Not having that hunter to go back and forth with. And you know what? If our health, I mean, what should our cutoff for health be before we say, you know what, the vegan lifestyle is not working for us? I think if we go down to 3, we're going to introduce dairy and eggs. And if we fall down to 1, we're gonna do animals, just to see what happens. I don't know. Okay, we got some firewood. Awesome. Get you out of there. And what do we need? We got a gatherer running. Why don't you do some forestry stuff for us? I think every once in a while I need to throw the herbalist in, just so he or she can, you know what? I don't need a forester right now. What I need more than that is my workshop built. I have no logs. Well, doggone it, we're going to have to clear cut some logs here. And why don't we do this number? And of course, you cut down the smallest tree. I didn't think they would do that. I thought they would at least let those trees grow to a certain height. RV sounds like a boy. RV is a boy. 4 years old. I would really love... Oh my gosh! Mark, what up, dude? Oh, this is awesome. I don't have you on my main screen over here with the game, but I got you on a side monitor. And of course, let's see if we can do something here. Hey, Mark. Hey, thanks for joining us. And thanks for showing me that this actually works over here. Anyway, Razumi, what we are doing, I don't even know where to look now. I think right here, there you are. What we're doing right now is I had my second fatal crash in Megamod 9, and I'm giving up on Alice in Wonderland. And yeah, things just didn't work well. I'm back to Megamod 0.06. And the only other thing that I have installed in this game, let me see if I can actually, is there a way to bring it up here? Mods, boom. So we're back to 0.06. Gosh, I keep looking over there. And I got the radius color working. So we're back to what we know is tried and true, what works. I'm going to do 2 series. This one here is called Sedona. And let me go ahead and put that up for you so you can see what we're playing with here. This is the map. Sedona, named after the town in Arizona. And the map seed here, this spells out Sedona using the alphanumeric. S is the 19th letter, and so on. We're using red desert since Sedona is red desert. Terrain size large, which kind of worked out really cool because if you're familiar with that area, I'll show you the map. Desert climate here. Disasters, I have to get my grump on, so we're keeping that there. And unfortunately, we don't have a Jack and Jill start, so we're going with the Adam and Eve start. The map itself, Razumi. And let's come down to here and here. So we're basically following the Colorado River here. So the Colorado River starts up in the mountains, and then it comes down, and then the most northeastern lake is Lake Powell. So this is going to be Lake Powell. Then it runs into Lake Mead, and then it continues down into Lake Mojave. And I haven't yet figured out what this is. It's going to be some kind of California lake because Mojave is the border of Arizona. Is it Arizona? Yeah, Arizona and California. Actually, I think it might be, yeah, California. So anyway, there's our map. So that's what we're playing with. I dropped it down to large because I don't want to deal with extra large terrain. I probably should have even gone smaller. And then I'm going to do a second map. It's called Norman's Cay. And if you want to Google Norman's Cay, it was actually a Bahamian, an island in the Bahamas that was owned by Escobar, Pablo Escobar, the drug lord. And I'm actually going to do a Narcos build on that island where our only crops are going to be things like marijuana, and we'll probably have an illegal tequila thing going on there too. And that's going to be using a desert map, which is going to be kind of representing the island. And most of the buildings on that island are going to be the dock ones to kind of keep the real rustic look. Anyway, dude, I am so glad you chimed in. I keep missing your streams, and but I'll definitely check you out here shortly and see what's going on. Oh, I need a builder, don't I? Dude. Okay, and am I going to run out of tools? If I do, it was worth it just to see you on here. Narco, cool. Yeah, that's yeah, we're actually doing one that's not for the kids on this one. That one is going to have an adult theme to it. Okay, there's my mini shop. Where's my tools? We're down to 2. I think we need to collect some iron and get some tools built here. I don't even know if I have iron. Because doggone, I see some over here. Let's, that might get scary. Where's my iron? This thing? Anything up here? Yeah, there's a little bit. And there's some down there. Gosh, I don't want to run that far. Oof, that's big. We'll take this little batch there. Here we go. And get them going to 10, because that kills them faster. Mark, you're all over the place also with your series. You got the duck pond going, and then you got the build big. And I noticed in big build big, you're literally using the largest buildings that you can put on that map, like the forge in your fuel refinery. Those things are huge. I normally go for the smaller stuff. I don't know. For some reason, I like the littles. I tried looking through the Banished workshop to see if they actually had a mod for the. See if we got some iron here. Rough tools, yes. Oh, and I gotta pull my builder. Let's stick you in here now, see if you got anything to work with. I wanted to look in the Banished workshop to see if they had any of the biddy buildings as a standalone mod without having to get all 900 of them. And right now, I don't have iron ore. Anything here? No. Anything here? No. Well, okay, get out of there. Actually, I could leave you in there because you're going to default as a laborer. Okay, that's why I like what. Okay, we play quite differently. It's fun. Yeah, that's. You know what? I'm really glad that to get the feedback, because I don't know if my play style does appease to anybody else. And I noticed that you're kind of the Bob Ross of Banished. You're really calm, you're laid back and slow, and sometimes I act like I'm on speed or something, so I promise you I'm not. But I guess that's just the grumpy nature. That's kind of where it all comes from. We got iron ore. Awesome. So hopefully he'll go back into his job and prioritize the tools before they run out. And we do have our town hall built here, so we can actually see if tools are going in. Rough tools. Yeah, we got 12. Awesome. No right or wrong way to play, single player game, just for fun. Yeah, that is true as well. It is a single player, and I've toyed with a couple MMORPGs, and actually I was playing 4 games. I was playing 2 games on 4 servers, and in the pirate themed one, I was actually the leader of our brotherhood. And so I was basically yelling at 150 people around the world on 2 different servers and telling them what to do. And in the other one, which was Stormfall, I was basically a follower in that game. And it just got too old. Those are definitely pay to win games, and I would never encourage anybody to spend money on games unnecessarily. So, okay, let's pause for a second and collect our thoughts and see what we need to do here. Firewood yard, I don't know why that window is still open. Mini workshop, you are maxed out, which is never my MO. Give you a million minus one of those. Give you a million minus one of those. And tools, 51. You've done your job, buddy. The thing about rough tools is those things crumble so quickly. Now, Mark, you know the way I play, and you could probably guess what's going in next. If you said tiny mines, you would be right. And I'm thinking right here, or maybe on this side over here. If I go to the far side, I can probably get in. Let's first of all see. I know my road cuts off here. Can we tunnel this? There's my. I guess we're going generic tunnel. We can. Awesome. So that's going to put a little more flavor into that. Where's my stonage? 7? Yeah, they're not going to build that right away. But we got us a tunnel. And now that we've got a tunnel, I can actually start building my road out from there. And then we'll plan where these mines are going to go on this opposite side. So let's go to the mine. Got to remember where everything is here. There's my tiny. See, it's green. So it's by Kid. And I am never going to stop talking about Kid's contribution to this game. Let's start at the tunnel. And doggone it, there it is. Pull it back. That's as far back as we can pull. So there's one, and we can only get one mine in. Nuts on a biscuit. What if we went in one more? Nope. Wow, that's not going to play with us at all. So it's either that one goes there. Okay, 1, 2. Doggone it. Let's start at the top. See what that does. And right. Oops. No, we can't even get into this. There. There. Okay, one. No. There. 1, 2, 3. There's 2. 1. Okay, 2 there. 1. I'm going to take them. And we'll cut you down. I'm going to let you build. I should probably grab the one down here next to the tunnel. I think I will. And we're just gonna kind of zigzag around that whole minefield. There you go. There's a play on words for you. Let's see, where can we stick you in? Because I need iron-like stat. And I'm going to let them build that. Because that's going to get us into the iron tools, because these 51 here are going to last us all of about 10 minutes. Okay, let's continue our road out to make travel a little bit quicker. This is my gravel road here. Come out to the tunnel. And do I want to punch the mountain right now, or do I want to wait? Let's oh, Mark, if you're still there, I don't know if you overheard my strategy on this one, or I should say lack of strategy. Sedona is a very spiritual place, and we're going for a vegan lifestyle here, which means absolutely no animals. Now, I did cut myself a little bit of leeway into that, and I said, if we ever drop down to 3 hearts in health, I am going to bring in dairy, and I'm going to bring in eggs. Carlos, Castaneda. I'm going to have to find out who that is. Oh, isn't he the author? He's like a really... I think he's that really tripped out, for some reason acid comes to mind, author who had some really bizarre books. He would have fit in well here. So vegan lifestyle, we're going to do no animals. All of our mines, other than what we need to keep us alive, better for the narco map. Okay, we will take that into consideration. gemstones are what we're going to be mining out here because of the crystals. You know how, I guess it's kind of occultish type, Wiccan type. Yeah, we're dabbling into stuff that I don't know. Maybe this is going to be a not so great map. If I really wanted to play this out perfectly, I would say, heck, no clothes. You know, have a giant nudist colony, like a rainbow gathering or something. But I don't think that would play out too well with the younger crowd either. Oh my gosh, we have a laborer. Let's get them out of the house. We're going with these houses. We're going over here. What mine for gems? It's actually going to be the precious gems mine. And then once we get the precious gems, whoops, is that my 2-story? That is, I want to come down to 1-story. Shoot, already got it there. Okay, build it. Now, okay, the precious gems, you go to your mining key over here, and this is, you know I love my jade and marble quarries. Those are those two right there. This one here is the precious mine, and then this one here is what brings in the gemstones. And you saw or heard about my disappointment with silver ore, copper ore, gold ore. Literally, the ore is worth more than the manufactured, or it's worth more than the produced product itself after you refine it. So I see absolutely no purpose in putting in placer mines or silver mines or gold mines, because they're only worth 1 to 5 units in the trading posts. And so I'm going to toy with precious mines and then polish them up into gemstones. And we may even toy with gemstone tools. I don't know if this thing actually goes that far down. No. But my other favorite blacksmith, which is, once again, I think it's a kid product. Come to blacksmiths. Right here, this green one, the small town ones. This one will make gemstone tools. And then we're going to have to work with some jewelry people as well. Okay, this, so far so good. Let's, what are we doing? Why are we doing it? Food is good. Firewood is good. Tools are good. We're still not naked. Why is my house not getting built? I have no stone. Man, it's trippy here trying to talk to somebody and build at the same time. I guess I cannot walk and chew gum at the same time. Let's look at our ring of influence and clear it out. I'm going to pull all the ore and all the stone. Why, I should have pinned you. There we go. Pull the ore and the stone out of this. That's a little too high. Okay, we'll fine tune it. This little bit here, this little bit here, this little bit there. Come over here, get that, and yeah, get that. That'll keep them busy for a little while. Are they moving? Now they are. Kill them faster. Oh, we are at 10 speed. Yeah, so those are two themes that I've been toying with for a while. I was really hoping to grow Wonderland into a extra large map again, but it wasn't meant to be. I mean, when the game crashes twice on you, it's telling you this isn't for you. And I can't explain it either, because unless it's my laptop that it doesn't like. But I'm running the NVIDIA GE 3070 graphic card, which is an 8-bit card. So I know I've got the graphics to run it. It's just something doesn't agree with it. And right to there. We'll play that out and see how that works. 29, I need 44 for the tunnel. Okay. What other buildings can we get going? I don't really... Well, I want to get that bridge up and running, but I don't know what bridge to use. Had a few crashes on mine also. 400 mods and stuff happens. Yeah. You know what, though? I've actually got mine during streaming. And so if you want to watch me get my grump on, check out the streams. The second crash, I'm not even putting it on YouTube. It was a 35-minute run, and for some reason I think it crashed in the same area as the last time. I was working on my protocol in the reed farm up there, and maybe it just doesn't like that region or something. Brick. I'm not making brick, so using your analogy, if you're not building it, you shouldn't use it. I think you use that analogy with food. If you don't have the seeds, you don't put the greenhouses in for it. But we need more buildings. Clothing is going to be an issue now that I stop and think about it, because I don't have leather. Wow. So you know what we're going to need? We're going to need a trading post. And, I mean, you would think that we would go straight for the, I don't know, let's go 5 up. That's actually going to be a 4 footprint. I can work with 4. 4 there. Come down 5. To right there. Okay, why not? Boom. And now let's find out what kind of trading post we can stick into there. So we're going to come here. Where's my trading post? Doggone it. Think, Norm, think. Where were the trading posts? Under here. Trading posts. And which ones are we going to go with? I think maybe the smalls. And if we do General Trader, remember, does not bring seeds or livestock. And I'm thinking, what's going to grow in the desert? And I'm thinking cotton. Cotton is probably one thing, so I'm going to want seeds. Actually, I'm probably going to want seeds sooner than later, just to keep a... no livestock, and building materials. So this would make sense to go with these two. Unless we want to use the general and just buy the flax and stuff off of him. You know what? No, I think we're going to try to grow some flax and cotton out here. So we're going to have a seed trader. And what's going to be our roof? What sounds deserty? Probably thatch. Does that match that? Or does that match? I'm thinking maybe the darker one. This one. Okay. Make it happen, Jackson. That can actually skip one there. Down here. Will not work. But we will take care of that. I think I'm going to put these right off the bridge. So I'm going to put one. Oh, it's only a 3 count? We can work with that. So you're going to go there. There's our seed trader. And then we're going to grab the resource one, because we don't always have the resources we want. And I don't think there is no alternative to this. And I need to flatten 3. And nobody's ever gonna know it because nobody ever watches these things. So here we go, dude, right there. And yeah, Mark, you're braver than I am. If you're still with the Megamod 9, think again. Here we go. It's I was really excited that I found a spot to get it up and running, and I'm going to let them build both of those. Oh, we need logs. Can't do that. Pause. I think right now I'm just going to go out on a resource binge and grab a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe clear cut what's around us for the trees. Or better yet, just put a forester in. Grab those. Grab those. Maybe a batch up here. Should have stockpiles closer to these areas, kind of like what you did in your last run through. You put the stockpiles right outside the rings of influence. That should be good. That'll get us a little bit of logs. Most of my crashes were with the fires. Oh, really? That's interesting. Wow. I don't know if... I can't even recall if we had any... I think we did have fires. And we kind of survived those. Okay, what's going on here? He's bringing stuff in. You know what we might want to do? Run a road up. Let's split this. And I got to keep remembering I'm going over here for my roads now because I want the darker gravel so I can actually see what's going on. And let's just do this little T right there. And we may or may not go ahead and stockpile along the road here. Okay, we got us another kid. Ophir. Ophir the gopher. Okay. Let's see. Let's do housing check. Do. 2 and 2. Okay, we're golden. So the next laborer. Shut up. The birds want to say hi to you. The next laborer gets their own house again. Okay, here we go. Cha-ching. Hey, as long as you're there, Mark, I got a chat window over here in the game. Hi, Bert. Yeah, one of these days they're gonna wind up on the menu. So, rotisserie chicken is back on the menu. So here we go. I got a chat window over here. Is the chat actually showing up on the screen, or am I only seeing the chat off to the side? Because I'm still trying to get that set up. What's our stone count? Hey, we got enough stone to punch this. Oh, cool. We got an in-game chat then. Thank you. Thank you. So, how's life up in Vancouver? Are you feeling the heat wave that we got going on? Myself, I'm down in Southern California. And we just had, what was it? 100 and... Okay, right on. We just had a couple days. I think we only had 2 in this last week that peaked 100 degrees. And but I do see that the high pressure is going all the way up into the Pacific Northwest. And I don't know if it's actually reaching up as far as your area or not. Hey, we got us, our mine is built, our tunnel is built. Let's do a quick pause and get an analysis on what's going on here. What do we need for you? Ophir became a laborer. That was something's going on. You got a child. You guys need to start making childs. So get the baby making. It's been pretty hot here. 80s versus the normal 7. Yeah. You know what? Down here, 80 is comfortable right now. I have not been turning the AC on until the outside temperature actually goes above 90. And we can still keep the house right around 76 degrees, between 76 and 78 without air condition on a 90-degree day. So I guess we're pretty fortunate. Okay, stop and think. What's going on? We haven't seen nomads yet. I got my town hall here. This one does attract nomads, but we haven't seen them yet. Okay, minimize. Got so many animals and we can't touch them. All we can do is admire them from a distance. Or if the animals are hostile, you send your least favorite child over to go pet it. So anyway, I'm thinking over here is if there's anything else we need to build, but I don't think so right now. Our food is steadily going up. We got another baby. Kings. Wow, there's no pride there, is there? Maybe the next one will be called Queens. And the funny thing is, no, they won't get together. Okay, what are we doing next? Mark, what do you want me to do next? Open our bridge up? That might be an option. I didn't even build a bridge yet because we don't know what material we're going to use. I'm thinking maybe go with the generic bridges. We have tools. We actually have become a nudist colony, which I'm almost toying with just running with that, see what happens. Actually, we're going to run with it for a while until we get clothing material. And I can't take this out because all my buildings are connected. Maybe run the road out from here and then come down to here. I don't know. Okay, think. What's next? This is so bizarre. And this is another reason I do not enjoy the these kind of builds here. Because I always need to know what's going on. Stone, we've got a metric crap ton of stone. So I don't need to build the tiny quarry out here, or the small quarry. I'm just going to let this run and see what happens. If nothing else, they're going to make babies. So I should probably get ready for the next 2 houses. Where's my housing? Think. Go into housing, come over. It's amazing how much of this I don't remember using or how to use it. And let's do the flippy thing. You are single story, so you're going to go right there. Boom. Bring you back to single, flip you around, come down there. And I don't know why you're not going in. And I didn't want you built yet. No, stop building. Okay, we will build you when we need you. Let's do some forestry action. Oh, wait. Okay, laborers. Herbs, how are we doing? We're health-wise, we're good. We still have 29 herbs. You know what? For about 30 seconds, distribute herbs. Forester? No, tools. How are tools doing? They are coming down. and they're going to come down hard. So let's go over, and I'm already going to do this. Iron, heck yeah. Get one person in there. Boom. 1 minus a million. Boom. 1 minus a million. And you know what would probably be to our best benefit over here would be a stockpile. And so close you. Move that a little bit more over. We'll get a road coming down from here. And I think I'm going to go with a 3 and take it out to this road here. And that's kind of going to blend in with the size of the mine. So this will be a 3 by whatever far out this is. 3 by 5. Okay, that's happy for now. Your chat is in slow mode. Yeah, you know what? I tried going in and fixing that. I don't know how to fix it yet. But I'll toy with it over the weekend. Once again, I'm looking over here. I'll toy with it over the weekend, and I'll see if I can fix that, because the only restrictions I really want on chat are the ones that take the language out, the foul language, because I do have a number of students that are subscribed to me and follow me, so I don't think they found me yet on Twitch, because I did Twitch after the summer break, but they're on my YouTube channel, and I want to keep both of these family friendly, which is why we're going for the Narcos theme and growing all the illegal products. But no, we'll have fun with that. So anyway, man, should I have just ixnayed that last piece of road there and just butted this up? Maybe. I overthink these builds a lot. 80 and 15, let's start getting some product coming in. I don't know what I have to trade yet. Herbalist, I think you've done your job. You can come on out of there. Baby growth is going a little slow. The reserve of stone is low. Okay, I'll believe that. Since we don't have a teacher, should we go with 2 laborers? Or 2 builders? Why not? Get this thing built faster. The hospital right here may change. And we may just go ahead and put some small storage in over here. I don't know. Or we'll just use that as storage. Okay, there's our seed trader. So you know me. I've got deep pockets and short arms. So I am not going to be purchasing anything. And we're just going to let the stuff come in as it will. And then we'll determine if it is a desert food or not. And most commonly what I'm looking for are things that I can make clothing with. I think that's going to be our next thing to address. And on that note, I'm thinking, should we do the blacksmith and tailor over here? Or should we keep them on this side? I don't want to put too much more inside here. So, I don't know. Let's, yeah, I'm going to take out that hospital right there. I think that little patch right here can be better utilized for something else. And tools and such. Let's come over to this side of the map here and start working this out. You are my two most northern mines. So if I take your road straight down, once again, this is my OCD kicking in here, and square you off here, and you're actually starting to see my thought theory now. If I square you off here, this can be all resource gathering. This can be manufacturing on this side. I think that's what we might go with. And then that's also going to let us build out, because if we actually run this out, we got all this open land out here that we can go ahead and start putting cotton fields in and flax fields. So let me go ahead and grab another gravel road coming from the top mine, which is, well, there's that. So come out further, right to there. Yeah, I think that's it. Come on down to there. Is that it? That's it. Boom. And then we'll make a little T right here and start our kind of production. Maybe we'll do a production row going this way. I think that's probably where we're going to go. God, that slow mode is going to bother me. Do we? Okay, we got us another laborer. Score. Here's your house, buddy. Let's get him out of the house, make room for more. Oh, are you absolutely serious? Stop. Doggone it. I don't believe we did that. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing here. The chimney's on the wrong side. And you know what? Quite frankly, that chimney is on the wrong side also. Wow. You know what? This one doesn't have the option to go to the other side, I don't think. So before we absolutely destroy everything in a fit of rage, does this chimney change sides? F, nope. It is dancing on the same side. So you know what? We're not changing anything. Who moved in? No. Out. Get out. Go back to your family. I don't know where he went to, but the guy needs to go back to his family. Okay. Iron. 21, we're coming down. How do I see my iron? How about this? Do inventory, iron. You know what? Iron's right over here, 20. Let's get some iron tools going. Cool thing about the little mini workshop here. Oh wait, grow California crops. Grapes, almonds, tomatoes. Good deal. We will see if they grow in this desert climate. Almonds needs a orchard. Grapes need an orchard. So I don't want to put down orchards if I don't have to. And we're going to look at that in just a second because I want to upgrade you to iron tools. And I'm already going to put somebody in here because God knows those tool symbols are going to creep up on us. We need firewood. We can do that too. Take you out, put firewood person in, boom. Get warm. So what do we know so far? So far we know that we have gotten no nomads, and so far we've gotten no traders. We need to start figuring out in our little gathering lifestyle here What do we have excess of, if anything? Oh, you know what? Doggone it. Flax. Flax comes natural in this environment. Oats. Oh my gosh, I cannot build stables. But we can bake. Okay, no animals, no stables, no domesticated animals, unless we want to trade them, use them as a selling commodity, in which case they will bring in 250 apiece. So do we want to raise domesticated animals for the purpose of trading them? Yeah, and I'm going to get back to that whole orchard thing here in a minute, as soon as we figure out what else we have here. So I have flax. So doggone it, we can already put in the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. Let's do it. Let's I'm glad I looked at that. Okay, this going over here, I think, do we build vertically or do we build horizontally? And I'm thinking horizontally, because I have no idea what we're going to run into up there. You know what? Unless we, no, we're going to build a little square going this way. You know, Mark, you showed me a barn that I wanted to use in Megamod 9, and I never got the opportunity to bring it up. It was right next to the small barn builds. No, it was, or was it in small barns? And it was the second one from the left. And I seem to recall you saying that that thing had a capacity of 18,000 or 15,000. I think, no, it was 18,000, because I'm using a biddy barn that had a 5,000 capacity. And your footprint was not much bigger than the biddy barn, yet your capacity was 3.5 times. So, unfortunately, I am not going to have the opportunity to check that out. Okay, how far do we want to go with this road? Let's come 30, and then we'll build out along there. Okay, we will. Yeah, let's play with that. And I think the first thing we're going to throw in here, do we want to put the well in? We may want to put a well in right there on the corner. So let's go ahead and take out that one piece of road right here. Boom. Take you out. Are you running? Yes, they are. Good. And now I'm going to start with my my typical build going this way. And I'm going to start with the blacksmith, because the blacksmith is going to fit in real nicely with that gap where the well's going to go right there. And I want to go with thatch roof. This is going to be like one of those Route 66 things. So you're going to go right there. And right next to you, I'm going to build a tailor out of the small town. Make sure you're thatch. And before I go nuts and actually lay out 3 tailors going across, I'm going to take it one at a time for what we got going on up here. Now, back to the California crops. I'm going to slow this down to 5. If we remember the orchards that we were building, and where were they? This is all decorative. Were the orchards here, or were you in here? Here, foresters? No. It wasn't luxury. It was crazy stuff. Orchards. Here we go. You wanted grapes, you wanted almonds. Tomatoes is going to be a crop. Almonds, I think we actually have, are these in alphabetical order? Walnut, quince, plum. Okay, pecans. These are alphabetical. Almonds is not an option. Grapes. Is it going to give me grapes here, or is it going to make me work for them? Coffee might be something. There's our grape. You know what? We might just go nuts with grapes and make that our staple. Also, an area that I grew up in was called Orange County. And before the war, the big one, it used to all be orange groves. And even when they broke ground for Disneyland, Walt Disney had to purchase some of the orange groves in the surrounding area. So I have a feel. You know what, though? Doggone it, I can't draw a parallel between Sedona and Orange County. I don't know if oranges would grow out there. Was just a suggestion given the California town name. Actually, Sedona is Arizona. It is, which is the reason for the harsh climate change from extreme hot to extreme cold. Okay, what am I not? I'm missing everything. Once again, I'm squirreling. Oh, no, Canadian is showing. Oh, it's all good. No, I've actually been up in Vancouver a couple times, and oh, man, I loved it up there. And these were I went up there once back in grade school when I was with the family. 1986, I went up there with the Navy, and I went up there for Expo 86 that you had there. And then when my last ship changed home ports, we actually went from Frisco. Oh, nobody calls it that anymore. It's actually Mare Island, which is more on East Bay. We went up to Vancouver before we hopped the big pond over to the west, and eventually wound up in Guam as my last duty station. So to all of you Chamorans out there, half a day. Okay, what's going on here? Labor builder. That's going to get that done, but I need resources, and I need everything. So they cleared this out, which, yay, that worked. I think because I have a stockpile here, I'm going to collect the local stone in that area. As a matter of fact, I should collect both of these. And why am I collecting ore? Stone. Concentrate on what we're using. Let's go right to there. I don't want to over collect because right now my people are still valuable. Families 3, homes 4. So somebody moved in. That miner, for some reason, just doesn't want to stick with his family. Do we need it? No. We don't need the house, so we can live without it. Okay, the building was in downtown storage, small barns, called the storehouse. Holds 18,000 5x3 footprint. Tip from a YouTuber. All right, cool. Cool. I would really love to see Kendi64 do another run in Banished. And just a couple others to mention. The old Banished Wednesday with mods, that came from the Double E show. Haven't seen Headless Chicken in a while. Pravis, I think he was one that came up with the Crossroad build. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I seem to remember. Cowabunga did a pretty cool series. Oh, if you really want to see some decoration in Banished, Corrales with a K and Vapa. Those, I think it's Vapa. He changed his name a little while ago. They just go nuts with the decorations, and it just looks like a totally different game. And quite frankly, they put a little humor into their streams as well, so it's actually a pleasant watch. Pinstar was the cross. There we go. I knew it was a P, so there we go. Okay, pause. Let's check out this dude or dudette. Seed trader who will remain. Oh, there we go. It's Rena. Or Rena. What are you bringing? You got rye. Well, doggone. Well, Mark, do we put a tavern in? 4,000. I don't even know if I got 4,000 of anything. I can give you all my food. But there again, oh yeah, these are general traders, so they should take food items, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just do a quick check here and find out. Nope, don't want my food. Okay, so I obviously will not be able to purchase you. But that was fun. At least we know the trader works. Current series that are good is Ashanton. Yeah, Ashanton 3. I'm up with her. Monkey Butt Gamer. Okay, that one is... If he's current, I'll definitely check that one out. I know there's a crap ton of vanilla streamers that are out there, but for some reason vanilla just doesn't do it for me. I hate to say that. And we need resources. We're squirreling again. I'm going to put a permanent forester in. That's going to solve our log issue. And now let's just use... I'm going to pull him out until we get the resources to actually build something. Collect all that. Where did our stone go? Did it go into these things? 8 of 8? Yeah, look at that. We were only 5 shy. Well, we're going to get a lot more now. Yeah, Ashanton, she does everything in hers. And she actually turned me on to a couple of the mods that are in Megamod 9. I dig the Elven build, and I dig the Gothic build. Those two that just come to mind. Oh my gosh, I'm not even moving. Now let's go back up to 10. Kill them faster. Now they're going to get that built. As a matter of fact, I'm already going to drop you to builder mode. It's funny, most people on Twitch seem to want to stream and watch vanilla. Yeah, I don't get it. But hopefully with word of mouth, you know, we're going to get out there eventually. And I've been entertaining a couple different games. I've been getting spanked in new games that I've been trying. I mean, I've got over 6,000 hours in Banished, so I'm comfortable. This is my comfort zone. Now, things that I'm not so comfortable with are like that Tavern Tycoon, where I took a chicken to the head a couple times, and that was not happy. And other things in Northgard, I tried that, and I got spanked in that game. And then there was another game that I was streaming also, Anno. Now, it's funny because I'd play the series of Anno, and I would have no problem. I'm sorry, not the series, the free play demos, and I would have no problem getting up and running. But holy nuts, for some reason, the full version of those games, they just totally spanked me. Housing. We're going to need a housing block out here. and we're going to need a market. Now, you know what? Doggone it. Maybe we should have marketed this right here. We could put a market on this side. And of course, the market I like to go with is just like the my other builds. I love kids' stuffs. Oh my God, there's a lot to read here. Okay, current series, good. Ashanton. It's funny, most on Twitch. Yeah, repetitive. Love Megamod. For me, it's RPGs, but ban. Oh yeah, RPGs. Baldur's Gate. That is another game that I've got over 5,000 hours into, and I can do the walkthrough up until we get into Baldur's Gate, because with that many hours, I have still not finished that game. And that might tell you a little bit about my personality. I guess I'm that type of person that starts things and never finishes them. And that really is annoying. And seeing where that, I'm looking right now at the far left, the double road. And since I'm building a well right there, that's what I would have needed to put right there. You know what? I can go further down here. Why don't we keep the market on this side of the mountain? And then we'll community-wise this area here. I think that's what we're going to do. The stable, I think I'm going to go ahead and build this, doggone it, or do we use the oats for baking? I think we're going to use the oats for baking. Let's prioritize these two so we can get out of this. Priority, here we go. Priority. But we are going to need storage on this side. So maybe that market is going to go in sooner than later. Okay, let's see where we can plant this thing where it's going to look nice. Markets are here. I'm going to go with my tried and true market, even if it doesn't make sense. I want thatch roof. That's shingle. There's thatch. And where are we going to put it? Ring of influence, maybe right to there. That way we're getting the whole ring. Nomads, baby. Here we go. Put a pause on it. Oh, nuts on a biscuit. I think I'm going to have to count out how far we're going to come. First of all, let's entertain this. Because doggone it, we need this. Nope, you guys are here. How many? 2. There's a good start. It's always 2. RPGs. Yeah, you're doing Celesta. And I can't help but to feel a connection with your dwarf. So, I guess us grumpsters have to stay together. Let's allow them. Open borders, baby. Here we go. And I know we're going to have a house for them. And we had a merchant. I guess maybe that was the one we just had. Let's find out where they go. Okay, do they need a house? Because I am not going to hesitate kicking you out to let them come in. No, that's not a pretty match. Unless those are my two nomads. Doggone it, those are the 2 nomads. Wow. Kristen's the dude. Isn't Kristen the name of the lead singer for Kula Shaker? And Kalia? Wow. Christian's a player. All right, man. Do we need any further housing? And I just closed down my window, didn't I? Boom. Housing check. 4 and 4. We're golden. Okay, let's see what kind of magic they can throw together. Last fight in Baldur's Gate is super hard. Yeah, I've seen that. And I've seen a couple different options in there where you use Saravok's own traps against himself. And also, I don't know if it was Kill Cloud or Stinking Cloud, where you basically poison here's spoilers. You poison the entire room, and eventually he will succumb to that. So we've seen a couple different options there. I'm going to go to 2 builders because I really want these built. Let's plan this out over here. I didn't even look at my time. I started at... Do I have my timer set? I don't. Shoot. Fallout Shelter went from 8 to 9. I think I started this at 9, so we're at 12 o'clock already? Oh, that doesn't sound right. I'm going to run this until 12 o'clock, and then we'll figure out what's going on. Timer shows 1:46. Oh, hour and 46? Okay, so maybe 12 o'clock is... Yeah, because I had to do the whole... Spend 1 hour in getting rid of Megamod 9 and reinstalling 0.06. So we're good. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's go back and plan out this area real quick, as if I do anything quick in this game. That is why I like to pre-plan everything. I think we're going to run with 1 tailor for now. No, I'm not. You know me. I can't do that. I at least want a 2nd tailor in. Why? Cotton and flax. No, flax is a whole different species. Okay. Flax is a whole different species. That is the linen weaver. On Twitch, Moostro is new at Banished. Okay, Moostro. Any relation to the Derpy? Linen Weaver. I'm going to want to drop you sooner than later. I just don't know where. Philo Moose. Right on. Is that any relation to the Moose Club or the... You know, there's a Lions Club, there's an Elks Club. I think Moose has one as well. I don't know. Can't. That's just something that comes to mind. I'm going to drop a 2nd tailor because even if I don't need it now, I'm going to need it eventually. Thatch house? Yes, it is thatch. Come off of here, go 1 space, boom, there's that. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause. And let's come further over. Oh my gosh, now we got this, but I don't think I have any variations. I want to get you your tavern. And what other 4 thing do we put in? Tavern. I'm going to put the stable on the opposite side. Well, doggone it. Do we go tavern now? And I think our tavern was the... was it White Swan or Pilgrim's Rest? That's it. The 4 one. So if we put you right there, there's your Ring of Happiness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where the market would go. So I still want to go a little further over. You know what? Doggone it. Maybe it is yearning for 1 more tailor. And I don't know if this last tailor, if I can see the thatch on it. There's shingle, there's thatch. I'm going to drop you right there. And we need to start thinking about schools. I know you're probably thinking, why the heck am I thinking about schools? Okay, I have no logs. I have no firewood. But golly, I've got tools. Did we just drop something else in? There's that one. Let's come back and reassess what's going on this side. Tools. I'm going to pull my tools for now. Boom. Fire logs. Okay, you don't have any. And we do have a forester. Why are you not producing? Let's pin you. Put you up here. And I think I'm going to start collecting logs from over here. So let's do something drastic. And just do like a clear cut of this area. Boom. Now we got a forester working and we have a clear cutter over here. Well, actually we got 3 of them. There is our first one of these. And leather. Wow, maybe I overcompensated this. Wool. Does the animal wool pen create meat? Because I'm not opposed to using it for wool purposes. I just want to stay vegetarian. Reeds and feathers. Well, there's nothing that can give us feathers without providing meat. Wood pen is wool and a bit of leather. Okay. Yeah, let's There you are. There you are. There's that. Ah, nuts. I didn't want to do that. What does it say here? Animal pen that creates wool and occasional leather. Are we cool with that? There we go. There you are. Are we cool with that since we're not going to be consuming the meat? I don't know, man. How do you skin something without killing it? Because then we can fly with domesticated animals. This thing here creates eggs and feathers. That's cool if our thing goes down to 3, because then we'll do eggs and dairy. So I'm cool with that. Makes sense to me. Leather from after they die of natural causes. Okay. Then what do we do with the meat? Wow. I am in a conundrum here. So, one tailor, I just looked at what these guys build in. It's not as much as I thought. See, right here, squirreling off into another direction, those are the gemstone tools that once we get gemstones up and running, I've never done these before, so this is going to be kind of fun here to see how that works. But right now, he's going to be doing iron tools, and I'm going to shut this workshop down. So close you out. And then this blacksmith out here is going to be my primary. There's nothing you can do right now. So I'm going to put you on pause. And I lost my this is what I wanted. Inventory by name. Nothing here will make roots. That's another one. If we want to go for the other tavern, is it the Pilgrims? The White Swan. White Swan makes root beer. White Swan. Oats. We should get a bakery going. Maybe down here someplace, if I can find something small enough. or maybe get away from the mines with the bakery. We'll do that. So let's finish this build out here. Get them running so we're at least making stuff. Okay, that's coming up again. Okay, we got firewood. Hey, we recovered. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Let's go ahead and start with our little builds down here. So what I mean by little builds is if I can get the linen weaver, this is only a 2x3 footprint. And so swing you around. I can either go to line them up here like this and give them a 3, which you know what? I think we're going to. And you know what we're going to do? I'm going to put the linen weaver directly across from our tailor. Because for some reason, that just makes sense. Into our blue collar area. This one's for you, Mark. Mead brewer. Even though we don't have honey yet, I'll take care of that. I'll get you some honey. And now we're going to get that up and running. Honey I can actually put right over here as a 4 count thing, or we can go next to the market with it. I wanted to drop a well right here just because, ooh, then it won't fit with him. Screw the well. I'm going to kill my people. And as long as I'm doing this, I should get some fillers in. Like you're a double filler there. Go ahead and put you in right there. Let's go ahead and just close you down. Close you down. And since we're going to work towards a village center right here, I think we're going to do that. Let's get the a tavern. I want to see if now we can put that tavern in. And that's this one. Yep. Flip it. Where's the ring of influence? Right there. And then if we come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's the ring of influence for the market. I think that's going to work. We got a tavern going in. And I don't think we even have... Yeah, berries. I'm sorry, I just yelled at you. Berries. Right there, buddy. So this actually is growing all the same. Tavern! Here we go. Let's make it happen. This actually is growing all the same produce as the marine climate. Why are we getting apples? We should have used them all. So we got the blueberries, we got the mushrooms, we got the roots, we got the onions, and we got the oats. Those are the main staples and the flax. So doggone it, here we go. And we need to start getting some housing over here. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is, where was my funny housing? It was here. It was here. Let's start off behind the buildings. You're the single story. We'll start with the single story. All the single stories, all the single stories. I was going to think, or we can build vertically, but I don't think so. We'll put you there. And then I guess we can go with a double story just to put a little bit of variety into this. Do I have enough people for 2 houses? Yes, we do. And I just closed my window again. What a noob thing to do. Collect some more logs, because for some reason our forester can't grow anything. And clear a little bit from up here. Boom. Clear a little bit from up here. Boom. My internal clock is telling me that that timer is going to be going off here very shortly. That's good there. And whatever we can take off the mountain here. There we go. That should get us a couple logs. to play with. So, doggone it, Mark, you're going to see your tavern go in here in episode 1. I may go ahead and get Norman's Cay up and running too, and then maybe do Sedona on Monday and do Norman's Cay on Wednesdays. And I still haven't found the sweet spot for the time on when to stream. Because now that we're on Twitch, going real world, you need to take the European countries and Asian countries into consideration for the stream times. And I'm just trying to find that sweet spot that captures the whole world when people are most likely to be awake. Herbs, how we doing? Funny thing, our herb count is going up, but we don't have an herbalist in. Okay. Well, there we go. Now let's stop and think. What's our labor count look like? Okay, most people seem to watch after work. Okay, see, right now I think I'm tuned in for my thought process now by running early morning here is the 8-hour difference. So let's say 8 o'clock here would be 4 o'clock in Greenwich time. Yeah, maybe that still is too early. And I'm really trying hard not to run at the same time slot that you're running in. And but sometimes I think 12 o'clock noon is around your sweet spot. 12 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock. Okay, this is going to go to berries because we've discovered we have a metric crap ton of berries right here. Blueberries, 1,100. So the tavern is now operational. Our people are happy. Did I actually put somebody in there? No, but here we go. Ba-doom. Berries. And who would put a limit on alcohol? That's up and running. This guy here, he is my... Oh my God. You are my blacks person. Boom. Uh-oh, did you go to the other tailor? I'll bet you did. Yep, I can't work with you yet, so I'm going to do that. Boom. So now we got linen. Linen is actually a good trade commodity because the linen clothes or cloth, it sells for... close the window again. Your YouTube statistics may show what country people... Yeah, they do. US is number 1, and actually the Netherlands is my second. So that really blew me away when I saw that. I mean, I thought it was cool, but out of the entire world, well, I guess we're reaching the Netherlands. And what am I doing? I want to go further over so we can concentrate on this area. I think we're going good with housing now. Let's do another housing check. What was that? I lost somebody? Oh my gosh. Well, at least it wasn't childbirth. It's too early to be losing people, and of course that just gave us a surplus of homes now. All right, we'll play with it. We're getting our grump on. People are dying. Let's make this look a little bit prettier over here. Where's my roads? Where are my roads? I'm going with this thing. I'm going with this. Let's go ahead and box this in. Whoops, hello. Like that. Go ahead and box this in. Okay, that's going to be the market out there. Come down here. Come down here. come down here. I really liked the what you did with starting off with stone roads. I actually did one of my series doing that, and that really worked well. It's just I think I'm in uncharted waters here. Okay, the next thing we're going to build here is that market. Now that I've got the summer screen up, I can actually see only if you have a lot of... Yeah. Well, believe it or not, there is a lot of stone on this map. Let's go to thatch. Boom, there we go. And this is going to go right there. And I'm going to let them build that because that's technically the only storage they have on this side of the mountain. And just to make it a pretty contrast, we'll go ahead and color all that in. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Wrong color. Whoops. That didn't work well. Wrong color. Let's try this again. Thar, you. Let's see how that works. There we go. Right color. Okay. What are we still building? What are we still building? Oh, the market. Duh. Okay, only if you have a lot of... Yeah. I really like the contrasting colors between this dark gravel and the red rock here. I'm going to give a shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers. His name is Eric Jacobs, and he's better known as the Nomadic Fanatic. And he just bought himself a piece of a 1 acre property up in the high desert of northeastern Arizona. And his ground is this red color, and he just stoned his driveway in, and he actually used a darker color stone like this. So this is kind of in contrast to what Eric did with his property up there. Okay, we're going to have to come over the top of the mountain. I don't know where, but I don't want to deal with that right now, because I still want to build out. I'm just going to do a time check here. 12:07. Okay, that is telling me it is time to quit. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and what do we got here? The town hall housing, 6 for 6. We're golden. I guess this is a good place to call it the game. What's low? Stone? Not worried about it. Unless I can't finish building this, which I cannot. Nope, 13. I can finish it. So what do you say? We'll let it run until the market gets built. Put everybody into builder mode. And along here, I got to figure out where the school's going to go. We might do a couple more 2x3s across this way. I just remembered I did not put the honey in, which probably should have gone next to this. Okay, we got another laborer. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Mark, thanks a lot for checking me out, man. I'll definitely try to catch you live. The best I'm doing right now is just watching the YouTubes and catching up with you there. And yeah, thanks, man, for stopping by. I really appreciate that. And doggone it, with that said, I think we're going to call this the episode. So, to anybody else who may be watching this at a later time, hey, take care. You also, man. To anybody who may be catching this at a later time, be sure to follow myself and Derpy Moose 99 on Twitch and on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. With that said, we appreciate you guys. I'm speaking for both of us here. And we'll see you in the next one. Let's go ahead and call it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care. Bye-bye.